This is a short video to discuss what you can and cannot name a variable. There is a concept in Python called keywords, and those keywords are words that have special meaning to Python and are reserved for Python's use only. And those words can be found in table 2.4.2 in Zybooks. And I wanted to show you what would happen if you attempted to use for words that you're not allowed to use. First of all, I can name a Python variable anything I want. I can name a Python variable chair and set it equal to the value IKEA. This is completely legal. And I can print chair, and if I run this, I will see the word IKEA comes out. And that's great. That's completely legal. This is a very good, just variable name. But instead, if I tried to name a variable if, and I set if equal to IKEA, what happens if I run it now? Well, if I run it, I get this error message, and you'll get a similar error message in Zybooks. And what it will tell me is invalid syntax. Well, why is this syntax invalid? Because line 8 looks a whole lot like line 15, or sorry, line 5. So why is it different? It's different because of this. If is a keyword in Python. So Python won't let you use it as a variable name. You have to use it only in the context of if, okay, of a conditional statement. So let's look at another example. First, I'm going to comment this out because I don't want it to mess up anything afterwards. Whoops. And now I'm going to do another keyword. I'm going to use the keyword while. Looks perfectly normal, looks perfectly natural. I have a name to the left-hand side of a single equal sign, and then to the right-hand side of the single equal sign, I have a value. But again, this isn't going to work. It's not going to work because I've got an invalid syntax. I have an invalid syntax because while is a keyword. Again, you can evaluate all the keywords in Zybooks table 2.4.2. So how can I make this legal? Well, there's only one thing I can do, and that's to change the name of the variable. So if I make this variable until, if I can spell, then you will see that it runs and the syntax error goes away. So you have to be careful what you name your variables. There's a few other things you can't do with naming a variable. You can't start a variable with a number. Whoops, my apologies. You can't start a variable with a number. This won't work. I get, again, invalid syntax. So why is it an invalid syntax? Because of this 1. If I take that away and run it, it's just fine. It compiles, there's no syntax error. I also can't start or have in it any special characters except the underscore. So I can't say well, if I use the pound sign, it's going to make everything after it a comment just like that. So I can't say because I'm going to get another error that doesn't make any sense to me. Well, the reason that it doesn't make any sense is because the percent is an operator. But I can make everything okay by removing that. So this is a valid name. You can use underscores. So let me show you, there is an error here, but I want to show you what the error will be. And this error is NameAVariable is not defined. And the reason that I did this is because I made a typo, and that typo was a dash. If I change this dash to an equal sign, then my error goes away. So this is just a short video to show you what you can do when you're naming variables in Python.